on fire, with smoke billowing from the upper floors. Then a second plane crashed into the building. Now, at the moment, we have no details on why the planes hit the building, nor so far of any deaths or injuries. These pictures were shot just a few moments ago.
I was actually walking down. I was passing the Hudson Hotel when me and a couple of guys saw the plane come overhead, and we saw it coming in pretty low and pretty loud. And we looked up and we said, "Where's that going?" And next thing you know, it just crashes right into the building. Evacuated all the buildings, and that's where we're standing. And you saw the second tower just absolutely crumble. And then that's where we all ended up like this. And if you look at the streets, this is all from the second tower. It was horrible. People were dangling like white towels. You just saw them like, whatever, white pieces of cloth hanging out, and you just saw people like every, a couple minutes there was another person jumping out of the building. It was horrible.
What happened? What did you feel?
The whole floor shook. The building was shaking, and it felt like a bomb hit or a plane hit or something like that. But the whole floor was shaking.
A plane did hit.
A plane did hit. Yeah, and then we looked out the window. All we saw was debris all over the place. But we thought the building was going to topple over. It was going so.
Well, one of them did.
One of them did. We were in town.
So heard the loud noise from a jet. We look up and we see this big jet, like a 737 or a 727.
It was a 757?
About that, it was a big jet.
Yeah.
We saw it come just looking like it's sideways. At first, we thought it was just going to try to miss it. Bang! Right into the middle of it, like around the 70th floor.
What's going through your mind when you see this
You
happen?
see bodies flying out of the sky and you can't do nothing about it. You tell me. You tell me what you think.
It's unbelievable.
How close were you to the building when this happened?
I was in front of the door of 5 World Trade Center evacuating the people out of the building. And we got a lot out, and then it just blew.
So you think there were still people in the building
Absolutely.
when it collapsed?
In my opinion, absolutely. It was terrible. It was unbelievable. Because as soon as we heard the explosion, we ran out of New York State Supreme Court, jumped on our jury bus, came...
Back it up! Back it up! Back it up!
All right, here we go again. Here we go again.
and believe in the goodness of God's creation of life, or you stand for evil. And these are the days of good versus evil. You either stand for what's right or you don't.
The global network of terror that's poised to strike. How have they become so powerful? Where are they now? And what will be their next target? It's a chilling and revealing look at America's greatest threat. Watch our Fox News Channel special. More on terror. Who is the enemy?
So you come down the road. If the Taliban puts any resistance up, you send in the Harrier. Boom, you knock them out and you walk in.
Bill, I agree we're on the same page. What I'm saying is you're painting a picture that...
The message is about overcoming racism, that humanity transcends racist ideologies, that we're all human at the end of the day. That's the main message.
Look at them flames lighting up the sky. Ain't never seen fire shooting up so high. Look at them flames lighting up the sky.
Look at them flames lighting up the sky. I ain't never seen fire shooting up so high.